Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today is video 6 of the channel. Today also coincidentally marks day 16 of my 90 days of transformation. Honestly, it's been 5 days or more of deep laziness. Trust me when I say laziness. I have been lazy as you can't imagine about that. In this video, in this very video, I'll be walking you through what I have done, what I've failed at, and my way forward to make the rest of the challenge one a big success, and two, I want to have fun in it. So that's what I'm working through. Wait a minute, you might be asking, who am I, and why should you take your precious time to watch this? I don't have an answer. Kidding. Let's dive into it. So, my name is Jarvis. I'm a 25-year-old Kenyan dude figuring out his own life. So for this to happen, I'm open to sucking, learning, and unlearning anything and everything needed for me to do that. I'm a big believer of one thing. If you can see it here, you can see it here. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. So a quick heads up before I get ahead into the video. My mind is everywhere. My video will be everywhere. My notes is everywhere. Everything is scattered everywhere, and yeah. So quick heads up. I'll be everywhere, and you might question why should you even watch this. But quick heads up, morning, yeah. Yeah, but the good thing about this is I'm working my ass off to get 0.1% better in each and every video I record. Mm, yeah, so that's it. No, you can do better. So quick heads up, my video and mind is everywhere and anywhere in the entire this video you're watching. My mind is everywhere and anywhere at the same time. My notes, I have them over here, but the notes is also everywhere. I couldn't take time to have it done properly. I couldn't allow myself to do that. If I did, I'll end up not recording this very video that I'm currently recording. So I had to do what I had to do. The good thing about this, I'm working my ass off to get one no to get 0.1% better in each and every video I record and post. So I started 90 days of transformation challenge in the aim of becoming better in terms of mindset, finance, health, career, and network as a whole. So far, what I'm realizing is I can't stick with something long enough for me to see worth of doing that very thing. So my long enough here is 3 days. I started. I had planned six. I had planned maybe 6 or 7 things, like a list of 6 or 7 things that I told myself I will be doing every single day. Something I'm realizing I can't take 3 days. 3 days to stick to either one of those. Like it's a I can't stick with something for 3 consecutive days. So I have to work on that. Something else I'm realizing is change is very, very, very hard. That's very true. Like that's what I'm realizing. Inside this 90 days of transformation challenge, change is very hard. And then the third thing, I had like 3 things. I don't know. I had like 3 things. Uh, it can't work. Like my first plan, my initial plan, how I had everything, how I had it in my mind and wrote it down, it can't work that way. And I'm admitting that I will have to always change 1 or 2 things inside the whole of it as time goes by. So uh, after this video, I'm adjusting something towards the whole thing. After that, I'll be maybe 4 days later, I'll be also adjusting something inside the whole video. And that is how it will always be, to always ensure I come on top when the challenge will be done. So, am I proud of this? Dude, not no one. I'm not proud of that. I'm the one taking the challenge, and I'm not proud of that. So I have to adjust one or two things in order for me to feel proud of it. So I have a list of things. I don't know how many things they are. I haven't even looked at it since I wrote it yesterday. I'll go through a list of things and we'll talk through what I wrote and how I'm thinking about them at the moment. So over here I wrote shower and workouts. Apparently, when I began the challenge, one of the things I had in mind was to always work out every single day, and I specifically had one thing in mind, if I'm not mistaken. I had one thing in mind, only one thing. I wanted abs and chest, or abs with chest. Like, I don't know. I'll make it super simple. I wanted either big abs. No, either. Ah, okay, I wanted this. I wanted a small tummy compared to my chest. Yeah, so either the chest has to get too wide in comparison with my stomach, or my stomach has to get too small in comparison with my chest. One of the two had to happen. That's essentially what I had in mind when I started the whole thing. Then I had shower, so I'll be super honest. Don't tell no one about this. I don't know. I haven't been taking shower every single day for the longest time. Like taking shower every single day. It's been a challenge for me for quite a while, maybe forever. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a challenge for me, so it's something I'll admit. Am I proud of that? No. Can I change it? Yes. Will I change it? Yes. How? I'll figure it out. So this is a combination of working out and taking shower every single day. So something I had in mind. I'm supposed to take care of myself. Like literally, I'm supposed to take care of myself, because if I don't, no one else will. So taking care of myself in terms of what I take in terms of the output I do every single day, in terms of what I feed my mind, in terms of how I appear. How can I improve my appearance every single day? So this is in terms of what you see and what you hear when I speak. So in terms of what you hear when I speak, I told myself I was going to read this book. I'll show it. This book. Oh, yeah, yeah. I told myself I was going to read this book, and bro, I haven't read it for like the last 16 days or so, maybe more than 16 days. But in terms of the very challenge, I haven't read it for the last 16 days, and I'm inside the challenge like 16 days in. So I don't know what I'll be talking. Kidding, I know what I'll be talking about. I don't know that. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what I'll be talking about or when I'll be talking about it, but I'll be wiser one day, and I have to read a book. So I'll have to create time and always learn something for me to have something good to say, speak, or improve my communication as a whole. The other thing is a combination of shower and workout. Shower over here is not literally like shower. Okay, okay, sure, it's shower, but it's also shower and taking care of my own skin. So this is hydrating as much as possible, uh, doing workouts, taking shower. I planned, by the way, to apply some facial thingies, but one thing I'm having is I can't apply facial thing to a face that can't be washed every single day with just soap and water. Why should I spend any cash to do that? So I have to just use soap and water for like 30 days in a row, twice a day. Then after that, I'll be having enough of and love that my skin deserves something better than just soap and water for the other time. That's what I'm having at least. So in terms of workouts, I have been doing when I began the challenge, I was doing 1 hour every single day, and the 1 hour was entailing push-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats and abs and planks. So far, it took 1 hour. Currently, I'm taking 30 minutes, but I'm having two less things. I'm not doing abs and I'm not doing planks at the moment. I don't know why I left them, but yeah, I'm not doing those. And those are part of my reason to always do this thing. The other thing I have. Oh, yeah. So I can't force myself to do something for 6 hours straight. When I began with the challenge, I was always doing 3 hours. Okay, not always. I'll be lying. I push myself to always do 3 hours or more every single day, like in a single session. When I sit down before I wake up, I have to do 3 hours of doing something constructive before I get up. In this thing, I'm not meaning getting up like literally getting up, but I mean getting up in terms of before I do something else or before my focus shifts to something else. That's what I'm meaning by waking up, by getting up when I'm sitting down. I had 3 hours in mind that I always wanted to do, but that was when I started the whole challenge. I don't know. I did it 3 times or 4 times. Not really sure. I have the records though. I have it over here. But then I pushed it a level more and I had it at 5 hours. And then I had it at 8 hours. And then I had it at 10 hours in the span of 16 days. It was not consistent, I'll be honest. Some days I did 3 hours, some days I did 6 hours, some days I did 10 hours, some days I did 8 hours. But the thing is, if you look at the graph, if you zoom out, it's been from 3 hours to 5 hours to 8 hours to 10 hours. So something I'm realizing, I'm at the moment where I told myself before I get up, I'm supposed to do 6 hours of deep concentrated work. It's super, super hard for me to do this. And I'll have to rectify on how I'm approaching this in order for me to see success at the end of the tunnel, if there's a tunnel anyways, and if there's ever light coming through. Yeah, then something over here. By the way, I bought myself a light, like video light. It's over there. Maybe I'll reflect it with this. Yep, you see that? So that's light. Then that's a tripod I'm using to record this video. Then I have another tripod over here. So I bought three items to help me with always filming. So back, I had okay. Is this necessary before I even go far? Uh, I'm convincing myself it is, but it's not. I can still record myself using my own hands, just holding the camera and record myself, but I'm finding this fun. So then I'm also leveling up how I'm recording my own videos. So I have the three gadgets to help me with that that I bought essentially to help me out with my recording. So this tripod, the tripod that I'm using to hold my phone when I'm recording this video, and the light that is being reflected over there. So I'm trying to level up my game. I don't know if it's no. I'm very sure it's useful. If it's not useful now, it will be super useful in the future. Then something I also did is I uninstalled every app in my phone that is called social media or apps that took up my time a lot. So I uninstalled Instagram, I uninstalled TikTok, I uninstalled Snapchat, I uninstalled X. FYI, I didn't have Snapchat in my phone. But yeah, essentially, I spent most of my time in one, Instagram, two, WhatsApp, and partially LinkedIn and Twitter. So I uninstalled all those apps. I only have one app left in my phone, which is WhatsApp. Uh, Perhaps if I don't have those apps, I'm assuming my concentration level will be better because I'll be having nothing to do on my phone and only think of what I should do, which is a good thing. I'm assuming. No, I'm sure. Yeah. So one thing I'm having over here in terms of the apps, in terms of the 6 hours, like a whole summary of everything. It's a summary, maybe it's not. I don't know. But a summary of the whole thing is it's not a summary. Let me think. Yeah. I want to make the right thing to do the easy thing to do. Makes sense? I want to make the right thing to do the easy thing to do. So for that, I bought this to help me out with my content-ish thing, that tripod being used and this light being used. Then I uninstalled my social media apps to make the right thing to do the easy thing to do. I hope it makes sense. So that's all I had for this video. I know it's very sluggish, but that's who I am, bro, and I'm getting better each and every video I upload. Yep. Peace. No, come on, don't do this. It's off again. Wait, back on. By the way, I have this remote to help me with my video. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like the video, share it with someone. All that stuff people say in videos. Yeah, just that.